The first day of Mobile World Congress has just finished in Barcelona. So what were the highlights we found as the show kicked off? Let's take a quick look around. First up, Google has announced a new version of Android Oreo called Go. It's designed for entry-level phones and offers the ability to use less than 1GB of RAM. That means it has its own apps which are optimised for running on much less memory than usual. Google also has its own apps designed specifically for these devices. The phones are all designed to be low cost and will appeal to parents who want to give their kids a way to communicate with them, and perhaps a very light phone user who doesn't feel they need a load of extra features. The second thing we saw, which ended up being a real headline grabber, is the Nokia 8110. It's not a smartphone, but a so-called feature phone that claims 25 days of battery life. The design is iconic based on a hugely popular phone from the days before smartphones, but this phone has 4G and can be used as a personal Wi-Fi hotspot. This makes it useful as an emergency device to take around with you in case your main phone runs out of juice, or just as a handset to take away for a weekend camping at a muddy festival. No new phones from Huawei yet. The flagship P20 will launch next month, but the company showed off some new Android tablets. Augmented reality is a focus here, and the devices have apps that can be used to make music by touching printed codes. The idea is that you can play the piano on your work surface or turn your air guitar into a real guitar, sort of. Samsung also made a splash with the S9 and S9 Plus. We've already got a hands-on video with that on our channel, so check it out, but the hype is all about AR emoji, which allows you to turn yourself into an animated character, and that new camera system that allows low-light photos like nothing else on the market. Also interesting is Sony's XZ2. Sony has worked hard to reduce the bezels on the phone, as well as to create a whole new design ethos that very much improves the old and slightly predictable designs. The XZ2 also has tech from Sony's other brands. Bravia TVs influence the screen, its photographic expertise is evident in the camera, and the new sound and vibration system has given the phone a new dimension of feedback, all from Sony's know-how from PlayStation. That's it for our first packed day at Mobile World Congress, and whichever phone you want, you can get it from Direct Mobiles.